So as we move up from the warm-ups, we move to obviously roles and then the bands and then to the first pick of the match, obviously. Also with a new twist, this tournament, if you are just tuning in, does have amplifiers, which there are two types of amplifiers. There's passive and active ones. I do kind of need to do my research again on the difference between the full difference between active and passive ones, mainly on how passive ones work. But generally, if you do have if these players do choose an active amplifier, they will have to state whenever they are using it, and I believe it can only be used once. Whereas I believe passive can be used throughout the match, something like that. As we have Double Time 2 being banned, probably the easiest map of the pool, and Snowpoint banning Hard Rock 2, his least preferable skill set. And also this time around we do have the introduction of the easy pool. So if players do intend to do you go for the Aussie map, or do you go for old mate who used to be the 5-digit World Cup team captain, now 4-digit? The name of the 5 is picked. This is the first pick. Will go on the way. This is your obviously standard speed pick, you know. Well, quite a few things at once. As Heatwave does have an early accolade, but that does kind of dissolve a bit as players do kind of both go around to the same act. But now Heatwave with obviously accolade again, you know, because just Snowpoint dropping just those few more 100s.
This Snowpoint 5 is more of a gimmick driven map, of a speed map. There's not really any speed map than DT3 in this pool.
It's got a, well, if you talk to me, DT2 was a speed map.
Yeah,
but yeah, Snowpoint will find a break. And coming into the half of the map, that break really will matter a lot, and a second break will definitely not have the case at all. But yeah, this map does have elements of speed. It has honestly quite a few things going for it.
Yeah, but all around it looks like Heatwave's a lot more comfortable on it than Snowpoint.
You would expect mainly both players to be comfortable in early round pools, but there is always, you know, a few picks that someone's always going to find hard, no matter regardless of who you are. Whether that just be not practicing enough, just not comfortable enough, obviously. But Heatwave will find the break at the end. Sadly not getting the full combo. But it still will be an S rank.
Alright, hopefully I'm louder for everyone. Not sure if how my volume is on stream.
But obviously that was picked by Heatwave, so there is no real worry yet. It's just once your opponent starts winning your picks is when you have to start worrying. But I have to say, quickly looking before qualifier sheet broke for me, Heatwave does have the 5th and 6th spot in qualifiers for no mod 3 and 4. And then I wasn't able to see Snowpoints. As we jump into the easy map of the week.
Yeah, I think they Snowpoint planned to use his amplifier, but I wasn't given enough notice, so unfortunately we're not gonna have the overlay. But Snowpoint does have the finger lock amp, which I believe gives a 1% boost for every miss you get, up to 20%, if I'm not wrong.
I think that's something it still counts. I need to re-educate myself on all of these. I will be golden next week on all of the amplifiers. You know, new tournament comp set. But yeah, right now in terms of the score that we can see, Snowpoint is in the lead.
Yeah, quite comfortably. I think there's a pretty big difference in their reading skills. Snowpoint just a lot more comfortable at low AR.
Yeah, and plus it's easy, so the max you can get is only 500k, so really margins are bigger than what they actually seem.
But he's not locked out.
Mouth's a bit. Yeah, an 80k lead on easy is technically about like a 160k. But I'm not sure if we have any of the amplifiers on for that. At that point, either way, going to Snowpoint. Wait.
Yeah, unfortunately it didn't work. I'll just get back to map overview.
Yeah. It's like, wait, didn't I just pick easy? It's like, oh no, they did. It's just the client being its thing.
Yeah. So Heatwave picks hidden free.
Going hidden free with no amplifier.
That makes it easy for me, thankfully.
Yeah. A Necromata master song. Always nice. Even though I sadly can't hear music. Man, both players starting off this starting them out very comfortably. commentator command hasn't been updated. Yeah, this is oh well, Snowpoint will drop the first 100, turning the SS battle into just pure accuracy. But then, so now both players fighting their first 100s. This is still pretty close. Pretty much the first one to find a break here will be the one most likely to concede the point, and Snowpoint will be the first to break. Obviously, still within that margin of time before it does get out of hand.
Ah, that's so unlucky for Snowpoint. Oh, and they missed the same place. I think that's probably going to be it for the map then.
Yeah, no, Snowpoint needed to hold to the combo pretty much. Once they broke together, it was pretty much over there. An insane start, kind of a bit of a sad end. You know, both players going from SS-ing, you know, the start of the map to Snowpoint catching just a few breaks here. Oh, look at that combo from Heatwave, you know.
Oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm gonna get in chimed for the next picks and bans, but hopefully.
People are complaining about the volume.
The volume is too low. Okay.
Crank it up to 11.
I will try.
Snowpoint does pick the hidden 2.
I don't think there's any amplifiers being used at the moment either. Hopefully the volume's louder for everyone now. I might still be the same volume, but
yeah, you probably may be because mic issues.
Yeah.
But here we are into the hidden 2. You know, Snowpoint was quite more comfortable than Heatwave on the easy pick, and it already is shown with the axe going on, but you know, sometimes you find a few 100s to start. It honestly really more so matters who finds 100s towards the end. As both players hit the stream quite nicely there. You know, just some space burst patterns and a bit of... And Snowpoint will find a few 100s on that stream. But Heatwave will find
the overcorrect from Heatwave.
A break does always be finding a break always is a disadvantage in finding 300s. But Snowpoint will also find a break here. And with Heatwave with the higher accuracy, that should soon start to overturn pretty quickly, especially since the scores aren't that far apart. And Heatwave will take the lead over as it does flip over. Snowpoint finding another break. And finding chain 100s on that stream there. I almost think I commentator curse Snowpoint.
Yeah, despite the easy scores, Heatwave seems pretty good at hidden 2s anyway.
Yeah, well, honestly true. It does change from easy to playing a low AR map with hidden. And I believe it's... I think there is no time anyways for Snowpoint to make a comeback, even if Heatwave stopped playing the map. Snowpoint will find another break on those streams of burst patterns. They do have buzz slides in the middle of them. You know, both players hitting the aim patterns. And despite losing the easy pick, Heatwave will redeem himself on the Hidden 2.
And that's a break point as well.
Now this is where generally you would start to have a sense of worry, because your opponent just won your own pick.
And Heatwave does use his amplifier, so I believe that this map will be won based on accuracy.
That will be a very interesting. That'll be very interesting. An act battle. And remember, act battles can be fun.
They can be. And this map is Point on the easy map.
Another point on the easy map, you know, always fun. And just, you know, just a sad note lock on no one two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably, possibly could have off-thrown him for the rest of this match, but he still kept fighting, which that's the main thing.
Yep, and he'll still be in the tournament, just in a loser's bracket. And Heatwave will continue in the winner's bracket. I'm not sure who he plays next week, though.
I could probably check right now. Just check the challenge one. You know, just check the thingo.
An update on the other match that was going on at the same time. Chef has beaten Heidosu by 5-0. So that will be next week. Chef playing Jordan the Bear, and
That'd be an interesting match.